kind of gives you like a variable density. Most of this stuff's not necessary, but we'll cut her out. That one's sticking out. That's a little better. Just gonna keep ticking like that. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? It's Wes here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do some upholstery work. The mini chopper is getting really close to being finished. It's a little wobbly. There's some things I've done off camera, but I'll update you on that in the next video. But today, there's a little cushion that goes here. I have the original seat, which I reupholstered last summer. And I want to make, there's another little seat, here's the base of it. It goes up here. And I want to put another, like a matching kind of cushion thing. I used to have one, but it fell off years ago. And today, this is what we're doing. So, stay tuned. Okay, let's take a look at what I got going on here. This is the seat back carcass thingy. I don't know. That's what we're gonna be mounting the seat to, cushion to today. Got a couple things laid out here. Some carpet pad, some foam, kind of lower density foam, scissors marker, a little bit of spray adhesive, and over here in this box, this is a bunch of it's leather, you know, sort of. It's backed with something, but it is leather. I got it from a couch. It's the same thing I used on the seat, so we're just gonna go with it. So let's first start out with this carpet pad. Something I've learned over the years making a few mini bike seats is you don't want to use all like a low density foam like this. It'll make the seat kind of, even though I'm not really sitting on this seat, I just want to do it anyways. It kind of gives you like a variable density. This seat, if I just use this, it'd probably be it'd be okay in this application or whatever. But it's just good practice. If you use a carpet pad and then foam on top, it kind of gives it like a multiple densities, and then you don't ever bottom out on the seat. I have used, see, I'm a carpet guy. That's my job when I'm not a YouTuber. I have used carpet pad to make a whole seat, and it's so dense, you know, unless you really want that, it's not a good thing. So that's why I'm using a little bit of foam. This is out of the same couch. I got a whole bag of scraps and stuff that I use for this. So yeah, let's set up and we'll start the process. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut this piece of carpet pad. So let's just trace this out onto here, and then we'll cut her out. So, pretty straightforward. I'm using a pair of scissors. A sharp utility knife will work, but usually these little intricate pieces, scissors are the best bet. Okay, it's all cut out. I don't know if you've seen any of that, whatever. Oh yeah, here's a little side tip. If you're ever using carpet pad for anything at all, a lot of people will install it like this, or use it like this, whatever they're doing. This netting, or the plastic layer, or whatever that's on the top of carpet pad, is actually a wear layer. So, there's extra tip of the week. We're going to take these two, and we're going to cover them with a layer of spray adhesive. Oh, there it goes. Oh, this thing's... Oh, come on, just work. Fine. This one was working. It was working. Is this going to work here? Hold on. Cut! Okay. We'll let these sit up for a few seconds, and then stick them together. Okay, it's been a few seconds, about a minute maybe. Stick them on there, boom. Now this isn't completely necessary, gluing these on there. That's just something I like to do. Something I've, what's the word? I do now? I don't know, whatever. Let's do the same thing here. Sometimes you might want to undersize these, or oversize them. Something to think about when you're making your own seat, or whatever you're doing. Same thing, cut these out with scissors. Well, ASMR there, huh? If you're weird like that. There's our little cushy cushion. I was thinking about cutting this in half this way, but I think it'll be fine. That's a little better. I'm just doing a little touch up on the foam here. Just kind of knock off any of the weird looking bumps. I beveled this, you know. Most of this stuff is really blown out. Most of this stuff's not necessary, but I'm doing it. Okay, this is glued up. I picked out a piece of leather here. This is old couch leather. You can tell by the kitty cat scratches in it. I like to reuse things when I can. So turn this over and just start our upholstery work. Got a pair of scissors handy because we'll be trimming as we upholster. Okay. See what I do. This is going to be more of a how I do it, not really a how to do it. I've never been really taught how to upholster anything, so. But this I found works for me, and I'm using this as upholstery tacker, something used for carpet. Well, that was dangerous. But you can use one of those T50 hand staplers if that's what you got. But so what we're going to do, it's a little crooked, but straight to me. We'll start out, I'm going to I want this kind of compressed a little bit. I'm going to start by attaching the bottom with a couple of staples. Oops, press hard. Oh, I broke it already. That's fine. I need some kind of anvil. Hold on a second. My little plastic thing is just falling apart here. So I'm going to have to be a little ginger with the bottom of this thing. Yay. Okay, I got a couple in there. The bottom's a little soft, but the rest of it seems to be okay. So I'm just going to continue on here. So we'll go straight across and get one more staple in. Now this is a good time to trim off some of your excess, because now you got a good idea that you see you're not going to need any of that. So let me trim some of this off. And then here, this is going to go about like that, so I don't need about 1.5 inches of this side. Just kind of guess. This is one benefit of using free stuff. You can be a little wasteful. And over here, this is quite a bit more. Something like 4 inches off here. So now, you kind of want to go in like an sort of an X pattern. So we'll do straight across again on the middle. Kind of have like a little star. Now this is a point where you want to decide how you want your corners to look, and you can do a couple of different things. A lot of people just do like a kind of a fold over. That's an option. I like to do kind of like a double pleat like that. End up looking pretty good. I mean, this is the original cushion was like sewn around the seam, and it kind of gave it a three-dimensional thing, but we're just going to do this with a flat thing. So what we'll do is come on directly on the angles. You don't want to put too many staples in it first, because then if you do something you don't like, it'll be a pain in the ass to take apart. Diagonal, diagonal. Try to keep your staples symmetrical. That one didn't go. See, that one's sticking out a bit. I'll pull that one out later. So you kind of get an idea. Now you can work your leather around. You know, get something like that. And this one I want to go that way. You end up with something like that. It looks pretty good. So let's staple that down. Like I said, we're doing a very minimal amount of staples right now. Because you might get something that's a little tight and you may not like it. You know, see that? I don't really like the way this looks up here. So let's pull this. Oops, excuse me. Let's pull this bad staple out. Let's use my scissors, because I'm an animal. All right, we'll move on just for the sake of my OCD. Kind of do the same thing here. You might want to pull this middle staple out. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to just start, you know, on one end and just start going around. It won't turn out as good as you hope. Actually, guarantee it will not turn out good if you do that. It's like, I don't know if you're into music, it's kind of like tuning a drum, or, I don't know, making a bed. You kind of have to work your way. See, I end up taking that one out because I didn't like the way it looked. So we'll put another staple here. Oops. Sometimes you don't stick. You got to press really hard. This is with a, you know, $200 upholstery stapler. So let's pull this staple out. So far, so good. You know, it kind of has like a hexagonal sort of thing. And we'll do the same here on these corners. We'll go directly across. If this plastic will hold up on these corners. I'm using the board here as kind of like an anvil, so you don't get that spring back effect. There we go. And we can do the folds again. There's another name for these things, but I'm not going to say it because of... Ooh, that one's sticking out. So is that one. Oh well, we'll just continue. We'll deal with them at the end. I'm just going to go around now and start putting staples in. I've got all the crucial ones in. This is the fun part, when you get to actually drive some staples in. There we go. It's weird, only those two are sticking out. But what we'll do with those, hold on a second. You know, this isn't like a professional upholstery job. This is just for a mini bike. So, to each his own. If this is unacceptable for you, then you'll figure it out. Push it down, cut it off. That way I just don't get poked in the back. It's unideal that it cut through, but I think it's fine. Not bad. Now this is something too. A lot of people will upholster way out in the middle, but to get a good fit and finish, and I might even actually use a utility knife for this. I'm going to trim it right up next to the staples. I'll just do that. You can watch me get really close to my fingers. But it's okay, I get paid to lay carpet, which I'm always working with super sharp stuff. So, do at your own risk. Should I eat something today? So, you know, there's a couple staples. Oh. Finish this off with some scissors, I guess. Okay, besides the part where the plastic busted out, I think it turned out pretty good. Well, that's up to you. It's your opinion. Leave it down in the comments below if you think I should throw this in the garbage and start over. I think what I'm going to do is try to super glue all this back together. It's alright, this will be kind of all held in place by this thing and the seat, so it'll be okay. Alright, I didn't even cut myself. This is a good time here too if you want to add a couple staples. I can't staple it right there. I think I'll just glue it. Another cool trick, if you use a super glue, a little baking soda. Now it looks bad, but put a little baking soda on the super glue and it's like a kicker, plus it also adds a little bit of structure. Be careful, kind of creates a little bit of heat too. Let's see what it looks like. It kind of adds a little beefiness to what you're gluing. You see that? Okay. Alright guys, well here it is. Let's kind of set it on the bike and just see how she's going to look. Anything? I think it's going to look great. Can you stay? Can you stay? No, it can't stay. It doesn't want to stay. It doesn't. Whatever. Alright guys, that's it. It was kind of a short one. Not as elaborate as some of my other videos, but that's what we're doing. So, that's how I do seats. Maybe I'll do, what is that? Maybe we'll do some other seats in the future, and sometimes when you're not working with plastic, if you're working with wood, things go a lot smoother, but I left it in, you know, things like this happen to everybody, so it happened to me. So, alright you guys, I'm going to get on out of here. You guys take her easy.